Why does the twin flame love hurt so bad? At least at first. So you're not supposed to be stuck in that state of constant pain and constant annihilation. It starts off that way, but it's not the end state, and it's far from the end state. So the question, why does twin flame love hurt so badly, is because twin flames ultimately are the unveiling of something that I call recognition. What do I mean by recognition? I mean that your twin flame is the most perfect reflection of pure consciousness, of pure love, of the divine, that you can see embodied within form. So when you're looking at your twin and it causes those obsessive kind of addictions, addictive like feeling towards them to arise, and that pain and that longing that is so unlike anything that you felt before, that is recognition. And so you're recognizing within that person's form the state of absolute reality, which is divine love, which is pure wholeness, pure bliss. And essentially you're noticing yourself, because yourself is, in truth, absolute reality, which is divine love, which is pure consciousness. And so that whole trigger and shock, that recognition, essentially is purging all the parts of you, all the karmas, all the samskaras that are not helping you, clearing the way so that you can align to what was recognized within the other twin, right? So when you're aligning into pure love, into pure bliss, into yourself, you're collapsing the external into yourself. You're taking the attention from being outwards and turning it inwards. You're constantly turning it inwards to yourself. And not just yourself with a capital S. Because what are you? You are pure consciousness. You are pure love. You are pure wholeness, right? So it's all about turning inwards to that spaciousness. And there's ways of doing that, of course. Meditation is the primary way, right? But it is about eventually and gradually, as the pain purges, that recognition is supposed to lead you back to yourself, to dissolve inwardly, to realize yourself as pure love, as pure consciousness, as pure bliss, as absolute reality, right? So the kind of the example that I tell people is, if your twin flame is a drop of water, they're the drop of water that reflects the sun. You can see the sun reflected in this droplet of water. But the key is to turn to the sun, and in the knowing that the droplet of water is just reflecting the sun, right? And that's kind of when the union reflects as well, as when you become the sun. Now the droplet is with you. Okay, it's kind of a silly example, but it's one that I think is very effective and works. So that's why the twin flame love hurts so badly. Number one, it is recognition, and number two is purging everything that is not you, so that you can realize that you are the self, pure consciousness, pure bliss, pure love, pure wholeness, eternal love, joy, all those words, right? That's your true nature. Okay, I hope that you enjoyed this video.